Hello, this is Kevin Bretthauer interviewing.
Deanna Gladstone.
All right, let's start off simple. Is there any challenges you face that you would like to talk about?
What kind of challenges?
How about this? What kind of challenge do you consider most difficult? Say spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, socially?
I think the challenges that are most difficult for me are mentally and anger challenges, emotional challenges.
Okay, now when you say anger, do you mean more of you get angry too often, or do you feel that in some cases you don't get angry enough and you feel like you may want to not let people, walk all over you, or you feel like you've let people off too lightly in the past?
I feel like it's a mixture of both, where I get angry too often for the wrong situations, where in other situations I will let people walk all over me and not be angry enough.
So you want to channel your anger better, seeing as you see in some situations anger is what the situation calls for, and in some situations maybe a more calm demeanor is what the situation calls for.
Yes.
Okay. Are there any, do you care to share examples of times you got angrier than you wish you did, or are there any examples where you wish that you were angrier and that the person or situation deserved more anger?
I think a lot of situations, I'm going to focus on ones where I should have been a little more angry, was when I'd let people just take from me, like homework, something simple like homework, and they would just continue to take it and walk all over me. They would take it and give nothing back in return, or they would just,
Like they expected it from, it got to a point where they expected it from you, and when you say you'd ask, not even ask for something, but say you're in a situation where socially it might call for them to kind of pick up the tab, so to speak, they'd still expect you, and they kind of relied and expected you to do whatever for them.
Yes. So recently, for say, I trade homework for assistance on online homework versus written, and the person that I do help with didn't help me with the online homework and proceeded to get angry at me for not asking him for the help when the time came.
So did you put a lot of effort into getting the homework, or were the answers online?
I put a lot of effort into getting. I go out of my way to go to help sessions to get the answers, to get help solving the issues.
So you kind of have a little deal, and then you feel like you feel like he didn't held up his end of the bargain.
Yeah.
And you think more anger would have been, or anger maybe not be the right word, I guess, in a sense, but more
defensive
and more assertive.
Yes.
I feel anger is sometimes confused for defense and assertion when needed.
Yes.
Is there a time recently where you think you got too angry, and there maybe the situation called for a lighter touch?
Recently,
if you feel comfortable talking about that, I know that can be difficult for some people.
I don't think anything recently, or can't think of it right now. But there have been moments, I will admit, I've had a lot of moments.
Okay. Are there challenges? What's a challenge that you would say you seem that they come easy to you? Like a challenge, not that you welcome the challenge, but I think something that other people struggle with that you seem to take in stride.
Probably balancing a very busy life style.
That's a challenge you think you do well at, and you come to the task very prepared.
Yeah, between working and school and things like diving, I feel like I have a very good balance of everything I have going on. Even
dive?
relationships outside of all of this, yes.
Okay. And that you seem to. Do you welcome the challenge, or do you more kind of accept it as a natural fact and you do well with it, or do you kind
I
of
like challenges.
you like those challenges? All right. Thank you very much.